そのため，这游戏的 trophy 难度全 trophy 白金，太难了，放弃意识到就好了啦。ferelden。哇，好久没看到雷吉。Colin，thank you。2年之后，要选教皇吗？不能回去了，所以这个走喽。2年后的故事。哇！
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us. And based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
ferelden。
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
Have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Since Corypheus fell, I think you may have spent more time traveling than I have.
It keeps me out of trouble, Your Worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You can probably just call her Leliana in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinian. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria is proving to be a woman that few dare to disagree with. She has already won concessions for the Inquisition. You are fortunate to have her support.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, Your Worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do, and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, Your Worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize to Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, Your Worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras. For one, I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Bye.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
我不知道啊。哼，我没有想解散，可是留着干嘛？天啊，这个问题好困难啊。
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come. Make a watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
我的太阳饼呢？我只吃到一个。Oh man！ 啊！我看到太阳饼的遗迹。crying。
I'm surprised Lord Cyril is on the Exalted Council. He's so sentimental about the Inquisition.
At once.
The Council of Heralds choose him as their representative. Whatever his position, it has their will behind it.
Oh man. Valak, I'm so happy to see.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
Andraste's ass. 他没有翻出来。
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything. Officially. This is Bran Cady. Until recently, he was the Viscount
Provisional Viscount.
of Kirkwall.
Oh.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss.
Good
Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Wow.
Does this mean I can't tempt you into coming back to Skyhold? Wicked Grace hasn't been the same since you left.
I'm probably going to be stuck in Kirkwall for the foreseeable future. There's a lot to do back home. They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a comtesse now.
Wow.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your
Well,
estate.
gee.
It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
What are you up to? I feel like I should be suspicious.
Look, it's really not that big a deal. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
很好笑，我爱 Valley。
I'll be here if you need me.
Eh? 为什么你这？哇！Harden。Sela。
Here's you and everyone. Glad to be back all stuffed together, with the pressure full on. Again. Don't worry, Herald of Everywhere. I came prepared. I know what everyone needs.
Cool. 哇，我这个喜饼太酷了！天哪，我不知道吃什么，太多种了。 恶作剧来
Just
了。
like best times.
I expected a roof.
It's early. Anyway, that was a good run. It's all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this. All they do is end things. They'll try a leash. Or worse. But maybe you aren't ready to quit just because some Lord Piddlebits is scared of us.
Is someone moving against us?
Sure. Start with everyone, everywhere. Point is, sooner or sooner, all this changes. And you've helped me understand. Too much. So it's my turn to help you. See, I have these friends, and all of them were the wrong sort of whatever. Their place changed, or it never was. So together, we made an us. Everyone needs an us. And when the world is done saying no and calls you the wrong sort of whatever, maybe we can be that us for you. What do you think, Inquisitor? Want to run some rooftops as a Jenny?
You want to be Inquisitor? Don't I have a few more titles than your usual Jenny? No offense.
Some taken.
Words. Look, we don't want you. We want to be there for you. If you want to keep doing, it won't be nobles who help. It'll be friends.
Well, all I have to say is... call me Red Frigging Jenny.
Way too confusing. You'll get a city. One that rhymes with arse.
Oh! I should have said we needed a we instead of an us. Because... Wait! Anus! So stupid.
To all my friends.
Always and ever, Inquisitor. Always and ever.
Sarah was never in the group.
Creepy song is creepy. Ugh.
Wow. There's a hush. Potion.
Well met, your worship.
你想啊 Oh, Cassandra, how I miss you. 诶，你换了衣服了？哦，没有。
Oh. Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
So, what's the matter?
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you. Maybe you should sit.
What?
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
你被讲啥啦？这新笔。
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
Maybe I should leave and come back. I think I missed the beginning.
I'm talking about marriage.
What?
Marriage?
Josephine is a wonderful woman. If you're clear on your path... You're not proposing to anyone.
谁骗人？谁骗
I
他
am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
笑死！那就结婚好了。我觉得每一个都好想选哦。 my god.
I might get married. I've thought about it.
I suspected as much. Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
可森德真是个好人，但是太好笑了。
How did Varric of all people become the Viscount of Kirkwall? A mystery for the ages.
That is so true. All right. 结果他在这边读什么色情小说？ Does valid this? Go to the dog food. Why? This is 这是什么Leliana的恶趣味啊？还有这样的哦。 Sarah 在这里。哦，刚没看到铁牛诶。
Your Worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the Chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Chrome.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Jennifer.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
You know what, Bull? I really like hitting things.
I know, right? We have the best job.
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian unification under the reign of Mafrath's son Isarath. Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right? Ben Hasta. Remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief!
Oh, you guys! You got me. Hey, boss.
Yo, boss. I am boss. Hugo boss. 哎呦，老店有人，我被那 Kitty， 哦，我已经迷路了。这里来过啦，这里这两个，谁在楼上 ？I have to go up. But 这个没有在看呢。Let me see. How do I get there? Whoa.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
Leliana saw you.
I'm late, and you decide to make the Winter Palace rubble.
Eh? Never liked it anyway. Too fancy. So tell me everything that happened while I was away. And after the betrayal, and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
How many people hit you?
I lost count at 12, but I can take a punch. They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what, you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
If that's your sword arm, I think I'm better off without it.
Think you can do better?
我以为叫我那个嘞。又是狗屎 ，Why？ 啊，这里连这个都这么漂亮。Oh man， OK， 我要怎么上去 ？Damn it！ 哦，他在楼上。闹哪？嗯？去。Josephine， 我就知道你在这里。
It's so good to see you, darling. I've been fielding Orlesian diplomats all afternoon. Have they given you trouble? Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion. Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock, idle chat with the Inquisitor. Of course not. Not precisely. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations. You'd like me to go with you? Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture. Orlesian culture can't be any more special than Ravain's or Ferelden's. Ravain? If that is what you compare Orlais to, I must give you a counterpoint. Sometimes, I'm afraid I do not make enough time for you, my love. Please, come with me tonight.
Shit.
And what is this small entertainment? Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
Sure.
If it makes you happy, how can I refuse? Oh, wonderful. I was worried we wouldn't find the time. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest. A calm night out sounds...
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
什么表情？いつもうるさい。发生什么事？
This was your idea of a restful evening. Wasn't it lovely? It's been so long since I've gone to the opera. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance? The performance pales in comparison to the lovely lady I saw it with. You are sidestepping the question. Love leaves my tongue-tied. Well, in that case, I suppose allowances can be made.
好了，赶快！不是啊，我还没跟其他人讲话哎。好啊，我 get a room 哦 ，get out of here， get out of here。
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any earringing should go away in a day or two.
我真正想要斩你。No。这个是包尾，等一下，还有谁 ？Sarah、Iron、Cassandra。哦 ，Colin。Okay, sure. I 没有那个神经小孩叫什么名字 ？I don't even remember his name. OK， 不管了，来跟帅哥聊天。帅哥，我来了。Let's go， 帅哥 ，Let's go！ 哇，好漂亮哦。Me like it。他居然在跟狗玩。天哪，这不是一代那个狗。
You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
Mabari， 我记得。
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Orlais. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
こんなにいい犬なのに。
Tired of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You're so cute, my god.
I never expected you to make friends at a political council. How times have changed.
So they have. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Leliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
If your support comes with that of your new friend, I'm sold. I know a useful ally when I see one.
You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlais dog treats before we go.
Oh, I've got two.
Be careful, Inquisitor. We have a ways to go yet. Inquisitor.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality. Appointment? With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You worked so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
Spa, 我也要去.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. Of course it is, darling. That's the only kind I have.
确实.
What are the cheese wheels for? It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions. Did you hear something? Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I hope all is well with you and Ambassador Montillier.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Things are excellent. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear it. You've done so much, darling. You deserve to be happy.
你常来这哦，最近怎么样啊？
You must be keeping very busy. Someone has to keep the mess that's been made of Thaddeus's institutions of magic from flying apart.
快笑死。
Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles. What happened? Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
OK， 还帮他做一件泳装，这笑死我。帝国 SPA。
Darling, what can I do for you?
Oh, yes.
应该就这样了吧。哦，我这里面，喂，哎，那些欧类的人讨厌。应该没有其他同伴了吧？那个小孩嘞，那个 Josephine， 哎，他不在这哎。哦 ，good time。
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet.
I love you, Dorian.
Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Thrilled to be at the Exalted Council, Lord Parvis.
Oh, riveted. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateauhay. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinian's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is the good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
他们怎么有办法一下子从那个一代那个那么丑到现在弄这么平 ？Oh my holy shit!
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's arm. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
Come the Redcliffe.
I had hoped to steal a moment of the Divine's time.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
What's the worst-case scenario if the summit goes badly?
There are some who wish to see the Inquisition end. We must persuade them it is not necessary. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Sure. 所以我是不请自来的客人吗？不是吧？应该是别人 ，Not me 吧。我怎么下去 ，dude？
Inquisitor,
all must be here.
谁会想出这么风雅的事情？哦，我看到一根骨头。
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
好了，我怎么下去啊？ Let me see. Hi. Hi, what's up? 哦，我要！我不要再吃中餐了。我从礼拜六中午吃中式吃到现在，我已经要吐了。我要吐了。我要。好，我写给你。OK， 谢谢，好，拜拜。啊，麦当劳要吃什么呢？All right.
Those fereldens, always afraid to mingle. Good day to you.
我们地上到处都有东西可以捡的啦。
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! Just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Tama never wanted anything. I swear.
Leave him.
发生什么事哦？
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend. I won't be entirely without support. Mayveris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
You don't have to go back, Dorian. You put it behind you, you still could.
Give up a golden opportunity for martyrdom. Perish the thought. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
这么伤心哦。
Darling, what can I do for you? Will you walk with me?
Sure. That's why I'm here. This entire game.
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Have we not made enough allies?
If friends were easily made and kept, we wouldn't need diplomacy. Our allies can be cordial to our faces and still dread the future. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
The Inquisition still does good work. Thedas will always need us.
We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us. Some things can only be accomplished in shadow, without the trappings of power and the attention they bring. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
Well,
I'll be right here if you need anything.
就给你一个骨头了。
Inquisitor.
哦，你声音好好听啊！怎么这么好听？Dorian, Leliana. All right, gotta go.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns.
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
We were protecting the citizens of Ferelden, because you couldn't.
The Mage Rebellion made it difficult to keep order, Artigan. The Inquisition was only offering help.
Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
The Divine Victoria? Who is sitting just up there?
Yes, and who was once your spy master. It's a pressing matter, Your Worship.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montelier, can you handle this for a short while?
Of course, Inquisitor.
This is highly irregular.
Perhaps it would be best if we took a short recess.
什么代志啦？
The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct. A Canary warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace? So, what would the Left Hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Canary military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. He says that if this were an official Canary operation, he would know. That suggests we're dealing with a rogue faction.
Deadly mysteries at the Winter Palace. Throw in a Hulla statue and some Caprice coins and it's just like old times. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Alright. Inquisitor. Huh? Mia. Now this.
What's going on? You can't keep me out of here.
Always afraid to mingle.
It's been a while since so many gathered in this place.
It looks like he came down over the railing.
不速之客指的是这个人。
An active illuvian. If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
I'm not going alone. 那你要回去找谁？你讲。还是我得要自己进去啊！哎呀，哎 ，wait， わからないな。
Those Fereldens, always afraid to mingle.
Hey, boss. Hey, boss.
Go figure out what end this bunch want, and then we can get to fun with friends and friends.
Swift and cunning, her arrows cut you down to size.
I'll be here if you need me.
I need you. Come. Fuck. 110个小时，信じられない。哦。
The crossroads. Morrigan brought me here while showing me the alluvions. Judging by the bloodstains, he tried to get through here.
Is something wrong?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it. The blood trail leads to this mirror.
Let us see where this Kunari came from.
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in orlais anymore. Another Kunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
They must be from the same faction, both girded for war.
What is that?没事，哇，弄得好像我从那个 Death Rising。
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
The expended energy is remarkable. I'd say the spell was cast within the past hour.
We need to find out why these Kunari were here and who did this to them. Over there, Kunari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
What? 这个被砸坏了。
A spirit found when the elves built this place. Because that could never go wrong. What does it want? I think I know what to say. Leliana de Thabarim. Rivas, Vir Anaris.
Seemed to work. What did you say?
It was part of a ritual. A secret greeting from those Fen'Harel trusted. If Mythal's Well of Sorrows knew this, were they close? Friends or... I'm not sure.
所以我要怎么过去？而且那有个宝箱，会不会太故意啊
？That was like Veilfire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
You mean the ancient elves kept slaves? Maker's breath. One more thing never to tell Daisy.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the dreadwolf Fen'Harel. Curious, then, that the Dalish speak of Fen'Harel as a monster.
Wounds on the back, no blood on his sword. Someone took him by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry. This is Fen'Harel helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
He took great pains to renounce his supposed divinity.
Ordinary guy saves people, accidentally founds religion. Sounds a lot like the chant, actually.
To the Dalish, Fen'Harel is the great deceiver. Perhaps that's propaganda begun by the opposing gods. This claims the elven gods were just Evaneris, powerful, but completely mortal.
Elfos.
Are you hurt?
L2 加 L3.
This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
Bimbong. The fuck?
This place is creepy.
Sure that is.
So, we're getting the band back together. That's exciting.
We are not a band of any sort.
Just because you can't carry a tune, Seeker, doesn't mean you're not front and center in our band of misfits.
直接跳下去吗？啊，我喜欢这个场景。存档哦，休息一下。